Pisces, what's going on? This is me, your girl D, with 8th House Energy, here to bring you your February 2020 Silent Enemies reading. This is a general reading, Pisces. It will not resonate with everybody, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. This is not even the type of reading that you can force to fit. If it doesn't fit, then it's just not your reading. It's okay. All right. There's going to be an extended to this reading. The link for the extended is going to be in the box below. Keep in mind that that's the Patreon membership link for 8th House Energy. There is a drawing going on that scene on January 31st. 6 lucky winners are going to be chosen to get a free reading. So if you're interested in that, you do need to click the Patreon link below to register. You get all the extended videos that I do for the $5 a month. So come on over, and we're going to be putting up some other cool content as well. So come check it out. Now, the Silent Enemies reading is a reading that will either resonate or it won't, immediately. So what it does is it allows you to, just to verify or confirm some intuitive nudges you've been getting about some people who are in your immediate circle, or people who are in your family, or people that you're around every day that you have to communicate with. You may just be trying to figure out if, that intuitive nudge you're getting about them is something, just has to do with them, meaning they're going through something, or it could be something a little bit more concerning for you in reference to maybe they're just not happy with you, and maybe they have a problem with you, and maybe that is starting to show up and you're starting to pick up that energy, though they could be trying to mask it. So it's not something any of us want to experience, but, we do know that this happens. People closest to us are the ones who could be the ones putting us in jeopardy. So you just want to, you don't want to jump at every intuitive nudge you get, but you do want to be able to start trusting your instincts and paying attention to them. So that way you're better in tune with who you are, what, is positive energy to you, what is negative energy to you, and how to investigate it, right? So the cards that I'm going to put out here are going to represent the energies that I'm sensing around you. Again, if you resonate with it, cool. If you don't, then don't try to make it fit, because it won't fit if it doesn't. All right. If you want something more personal for you, my information is in the box below. Now, this first energy I'm getting here is energy of someone who may be burned out. This could be an employee of yours, because a silent enemy could be, it could be your employee, it could be your boss, it could be your tenant, it could be your landlord, it could be your neighbor, your mailman, your kid's teacher, the person who does your nails, anybody that you're dealing with on a regular basis. Maybe you just feel like, okay, this person's acting a little weird to me lately, or ever since this situation, this person's been acting weird. Do they have negative intentions towards me? Should I continue doing business with this person, or, whatever the situation is. So, yeah, for this one here, I'm getting somebody might be a little burned out. Somebody might be jealous, or jaded. You may have been dealing with someone who might be feeling that way. They may be upset at the fact that maybe you're doing okay financially, or better than what they expected you to be doing. All right, so you do want to be careful of that type of energy around you. This could be someone who could also this is like Capricorn energy here, but in the negative sense, where it could be someone who's jealous, someone who doesn't have, they're not financially dependent. They have to depend on others for financial assistance. This could be somebody who is just on another page. They could just be overworked. They're just stressed out. They got a lot going on. They got to take care of their family. They got to pay their own bills, and they got to work. That it could be that type of situation. It could be someone who may be jealous and possessive, okay, as well. Someone who feels like, they're entitled. All right, so if you're dealing with anybody around you, or you get those energies about someone, you do need to watch out for this person, okay? This could be somebody who may be, always asking you for money, or maybe always commenting to you about money, or about your money, or about what you have versus what they don't, or what they have versus what you have. Those type of people that count your money, like, oh, well, you just said you had this amount of money last week. You said you got paid, or, them type of people that try to ask you how much you get paid. And I don't got the patience for that type of stuff. So, yeah, you could be dealing with somebody like that. So just be careful, all right, if you are. Because they could be looking to get money from you, okay, in some way, shape, or form. This next energy I'm getting over here, this is energy of, let me just look at this card. Okay, this is someone, maybe, okay, yeah, you got somebody in your environment who's having some financial problems. If it's not you, you got someone in your vicinity who's having some financial issues. It could be the way that they're going about it. You know, they could be on some trying to steal from you type of thing, or it could be someone who you just see they need a little help. But this person is showing up as a silent enemy, perhaps because maybe, you know, there's not enough that you can do for this person. Maybe they just need, maybe it's just a whole mindset and a change of mentality is what's needed to help them. But, you know, you may have someone around you who's trying to balance things and trying to rob Peter to pay Paul, and they may come to you for assistance. Now, they legitimately are having issues financially, but, you know, what I say to people about borrowing money is this: if someone asks you to borrow, you know, a certain amount of money, you know, are you able to part with that money knowing that you may not ever get it back? And are you going to be okay with that? And is your relationship with that person going to still be intact if you never get that money back? Like, how do you feel about that? If you don't feel that that's going to rock with you and, you know, it doesn't work out, then don't lend the money. Just say you don't have it. Okay? Or just say, okay, well, I don't have $100 to give you, but I can give you 50. You know, and you don't have to tell them you're not expecting them to give it back to you. But, you know, let them know you want your money back, of course. But, you know, just know that if you lose that $50 or this person says, oh, I can't give it to you, or they can only give you half and they never give you the rest, you know, are you still going to be cool with that person, or are you going to feel some sort of way? So that's what I'm getting with this energy here. Now, this energy over here on the corner here is somebody could be pulling the wool over your eyes about something. And it could be, I mean, I will say it in a positive sense. It could be because maybe someone's trying to do something for your birthday. You know, your birthday's next month, you know, for some of you. And maybe someone's trying to plan something for your birthday. So, you know, perhaps you're seeing some things and you're pretending you don't see them. Okay? There are some things that are just being, you know, you're getting some thoughts about some things that are coming to you and you're like, wait a minute, why is this the case? And you're like, no, it can't be. No, that's not what happened. It could be a friend, a family member, it could be a coworker, it could be your lover. You know, somebody that you're around on a regular basis and you're just like, no, that's not it. Or you get this thought, or maybe you and someone else had a conversation about something and, you know, maybe you didn't, you know, maybe this person brought something to you that made sense, but you didn't comment on it, but you made mental note of it. You know, you may want to watch that person for whatever reason. Just investigate. Like I said, don't jump to conclusions. But if you're getting those feelings and you're seeing things and you're just, you know, you have to look at why is it that you have to turn your head to it? You know, is it something that is going to involve you or implement you or implicate you in any way, shape, or form? Is there any danger, you know, in this situation, in this scenario? Like, look at those things. And if it doesn't bother you and it doesn't pertain to you, then just chalk it up as, okay, I knew something was going on, but it ain't got nothing to do with me, so I ain't worrying about it. Fine. But you just want to make sure that that is the case, because you do sense something here, okay? You definitely sense something here. Maybe somebody trying to play mind games with you. Maybe somebody telling you one thing, but then you're seeing something else type of thing, okay? And maybe they're expecting you not to know what's going on, you know, but you know what's going on, but you're pretending that you don't. You're on that type of vibe, then you already know what it is with this person. So, you know, just investigate like you're doing. Don't jump to conclusions. And then once you find out what it is, then you can act accordingly, you know, but you need to have facts. So that's what I'm getting for you guys. So let me get you a crystal angel oracle, because this is a crystal that you guys could work with in reference to the situations or scenarios you may be going through. It may not have anything to do with this reading, but, you know, this is a piece of the reading here. So we'll see what Spirit's messages for you in reference to crystals and working with them. They're great to work with because they emit, all of them have a different energy or a different vibe. And you can keep them on you to attract what it is that you want to attract. Wow, who else got ruby? Somebody else got ruby. Was it Gemini? It says, reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. All right. And you can work with the ruby to do that. So for some of you, if you're going through a broken heart or you're experiencing situations where you're seeing people do things and you're pretending not to see it because you don't want to be brokenhearted, you may want to work with ruby. I don't have any here to show you, but, you can get crystals from a crystal store. You can get them very small and carry them in your pocket, carry them in your wallet, and they'll help you to whatever energy you're trying to attract from this ruby, which would be, spiritual support, to heal and mend your heart. All right. So those of you who are feeling brokenhearted, this is a great stone for you to have in your possession. Okay. Also, I've been letting people know, because we're right here at the full moon or the new moon in Aquarius, you can, use the new moon to set your intentions. A lot of people use the new moon to set intentions. And at the new moon is when you set intentions to bring things into your life that you want. At the full moon is when you set intentions to remove things out of your life that no longer serve you. Right? So with the new moon coming up in Aquarius, to have your intentions be most potent and powerful and work in your favor, you want to write intentions. You can write a bunch of intentions, as many as you want, but you do want to have some that relate to the energy at hand, the moon at hand. So this energy is about Aquarius. So Aquarius is about like-minded people, organizations, groups, your social life, your friends, social gatherings, events that gather people together to celebrate or for a common cause, whether it's a social justice or whether it's to celebrate. And it's also about uniqueness, you being yourself, rebelling against things that, don't sit right with you. So that type of energy and vibe. So a lot of people are looking to, they're changing their mindset about things. We got planets in Capricorn that are helping people to change their moral view and their moral value on things. And we got Uranus in Taurus that's helping people to, look at what they value, whether it's monetary or not, what's important to them. So a lot of changes going on with that. So if you're looking to connect with more like-minded people, it would be a great idea for you to set an intention on the new moon for Aquarius, right? And in reference to linking up with more like-minded people. So the new moon is on the 24th, which is Friday, the 24th, the 25th, and the 26th. Those are the 3 days. When a new moon is usually for 3 days, right? And that means there's no moon out there. You won't be able to see the moon at all. So for those 3 days, the 24th, the 25th, and the 26th. So on those 3 days, what you want to do is starting on the 24th. This is the 24th going into the 25th. Not on the 23rd going into the 24th. I mean, you could try that, but I'm only telling you what I know worked for me. So going in from the 24th to the 25th, you want to do this at night. So what you want to do is grab a piece of paper and just write your intention, right? Whatever your intentions are, whatever it is that you want to bring into your life, whatever you want to manifest. You also have to be doing work towards it as well, okay? So for it to even have some potency. But, use the current moon, the new moon, use the powers of the new moon to include that into one of your intentions, the added some potency to it. So you can write, I enjoy connecting with like-minded people. I enjoy blah, 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 blah with this organization. I enjoy participating in activities with, said organization. Or I would like to, I like donating to organizations that have a cause that I am passionate about. Whatever you want to write. So you take it and you go outside. Like I said, you do this at night after you write down your intention. Doesn't have to be in a special piece of paper. Just write them down. And then take them, go outside with a lighter. And then outside, you're going to stand outside. You're going to read them out loud. And you're going to take the paper, fold it up towards you, So when you say fold it towards you, you have a piece of paper, you fold it towards you. Fold it towards you. And then you're going to take a lighter and light it and, release it to the universe, right? So that's what you can do to take advantage of the new moon powers and use them, for your benefit. So I just wanted to give you that info since we're coming up on a new moon. All right. So I'm going to go ahead to the extended now. The link is going to be listed below. And if you're interested in, things I was just talking about in reference to new moon rituals, I'm going to be putting some of that stuff up on the Patreon membership page. So the link is going to be below for that. So I will see you guys there. If I don't see you there, then I will check you for the next Pisces Silent Enemies reading, which will be in March. See you there.